Well, it's quite a day. Firebird Raceway celebrating our 51st season of NHRA Championship drag racing, and it's not often we get an opportunity to celebrate a two-time champion this year, winning both Pro and Sportsman Eliminator, Joe Witherspoon. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's quite a season.
Yeah. Busy. I sure didn't start it out intending on running both classes, but the start was good enough that it was too good to quit now. So had to see it through, and it was very rewarding. A really fun season. Busy but fun.
But it wasn't like mid-season. I don't think you or anybody else. Nobody was just going to run away with the title, right?
No. In fact, especially in Pro, we were back and forth. Steve and I and Seth and everybody, there was a lot still in contention, even right to the end. The last day was still, a three-way run. So that made it fun too, because they're very quality people to run against, and that made it fun to go against some good people that way. So. Well,
Firebird has been known for being the host of so many quality racers and race teams. Is there one event throughout the course of this season that kind of stands out from all the others?
A couple of them really. Right there at the 1st of July was the first time all season I bombed out in the first round, which I knew it was coming. It has to, it's part of the sport. And at that point in the same day, Steve went clear to the final round and took the lead, and so it's like, wow, that's a quick flop in one day, but that's the nature of the sport, and of course that's what makes it good to compete, to battle back from, and fun. So, and then of course the final day where we all still had the shot at it, and so yeah, it made it very interesting.
Do you prefer one over the other? I mean, both are their own unique animals. You have been a Ford fan for a long time.
Yeah. It's just, I think that's something that it's a lot of what your first car was, because the Ford Falcon was my first car. I had all the way through high school, and that's always been a dear car to me. And so just kind of once you get started in that path, that's where you're at. And the same with the Chevy guys, I'm sure, or Oldsmobile or whatever brand, Mopar, whatever your first car is typically is where you go for the rest of your days. So
you started at Firebird when?
I think it was the fall high school drags of 1980 was my first outing there, and it wasn't. I never could do any good at a high school race as a high schooler, and but then when I learned that I could enter the other events, I came out in 1981 for the Fox Hunt and won, of all things. And the most memorable thing about that was coming in the door the next morning with trophy in hand, and with my friend behind me that kind of introduced me to the sport, and my mom looked and said, "Oh, Greg won?" I said, "No, that's my trophy." So anyway, that was a good memory from the first victory. So.
Well, it's been quite a season for you, and we want to say congratulations. Great job, and certainly you couldn't do it without all your family.
Absolutely. Yep. Well, got special stuff planned for tonight for the wife and stuff, and people always say don't ever look back, and I say you've got to take a look to your side and to your back to remember those who are beside you and behind you, and don't forget that help. And so tonight's kind of her turn. So
that's great. Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you.